Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So it's after a really long time. I've been really busy with some model photo shoots and some clients during this COVID time, so I barely had any time to really come and do some YouTube videos, but I managed to record my client while getting her ready. So this is actually a real client and we thought of kind of filming this while she was getting ready. So I applied some moisturizer on her face prior to applying some color corrector. This is the color corrector, I believe, in Peach by LA Girl Cosmetics. And I like it to apply it underneath the eyes and around the mouth, and then I go ahead and blend it out. Next, I'm going in with my brow pencil. This is by Kiss New York Professionals brow pencil. I believe it is in the shade Granite. And I'm just going with the spoolie to kind of correct it out and brush the brows out completely so it stays in place. Next, I'm moving in with some eyebrow concealer, eyelid concealers, and I like to prep the eyelids with some Krylon FS35 paint stick because it acts as a very beautiful base so that my eyeshadows kind of go in beautifully. And for today's eyeshadow, I'm actually using LaRoc Cosmetics. This one I ordered it early in April and it came all the way from UK, and it is an absolutely amazing palette, and it doesn't really have a specific name to the eyeshadows, but as you can tell, the quality of this eyeshadow is just outstandingly beautiful, and it's super duper pigmented, and I love the way it turned out on our eyes. And also it's kind of important, that is the reason why it's important to set the eye base with some lighter colors so all the colors actually pops. And my client here actually has a really nice beautiful lid space to sort of work on. For my foundation, I'm using two of my favorite foundation, which is the Marc Jacob and the Huda Beauty. I'm not too sure what the shade was, but it suited her skin tone pretty perfectly. The only downfall that I find that my client didn't do was actually she didn't get time to wax her face because of COVID. All the salons are closed, so you will see a little bit of facial hair, but please be kind and gentle towards comments because honestly it is COVID time and it's quite frustrating that a lot of the salons are closed right now. So I hope you guys will understand that. Alright, so here I'm just carefully carving out the concealer around the eyes and around the brows especially because you don't want to mess those up. And for that I've used actually a lighter shade foundation by Huda Beauty as well. So I didn't really go into applying some concealer. I rather went and got some Huda Beauty foundation instead. Now for contour, I'm using Fawn. This is the Stick Foundation by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's been a long time I've really used this, but honestly I love switching my kit here and there, so I started carrying this all over again and I've been loving this. I almost forgot I have such a nice amazing contour shade, which is the Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now I'm going to set everything with my Charlotte Tilbury loose powder. And I believe it is in the shade Banana, but it definitely is a yellow color, like a yellow undertone to it. And for my powder highlight and contour, I'm using my Kat Von D, and I like to use the 3 light shades mixed together for highlighted zones, and then I like to use a little bit of the 3 dark shades, kind of mix them up for contouring. For under eyes, I'm using the similar brown tone that I've used on her crease. And next I'm using my Revlon. This is actually one of my favorite one. I'm using the glitter side. It is actually called Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. It has a lid, line, and lash. What is it called? Sorry, my bad. It has a sparkling side, which is the one I'm using, and it is in the shade Burnished Bling. Next for my eyeliner, I'm using Inglot Gel Eyeliner in 77. Make sure your strokes are small and little because gel eyeliner could get messy. For highlight, I'm using my Pixi palette. I'm using the same highlighter that I'll be using on her face as well, on her inner corners. Now I just cut the lash a little bit so it matched her eye length, and then I'm just carefully placing it on top of the eyeliner. And I forgot to contour earlier, but now it's time for contour. For that, I've just mixed the 3 powders together to contour, and very light-handedly I'm making sure I contour her face. Next, using my Pixi colors, I'm just using that as my blush. I'm using the first 2 colors in the row, and it has a very nice peach tone. So this is the same palette I've just used on her inner corners. I'm going to also use that on her high points of her face. The palette, highlighter palette by Pixi, and the blush palette was outstandingly beautiful. It's amazing. I've actually been using their makeups, and honestly I must say their makeups are as good as their facial products. So setting that all up with some Morphe setting spray. Next, I'm moving on to the lips. For that, I'm using my Pixi liquid lipstick. And all the product details, I'll try to put it down below on the description box. It might show up a day later because I'm kind of busy, but yeah, if you are here on this channel, later after the first 24 hours, it should be uploaded. That is it. My makeup is done. My partner here, Preeti, she does the hair for me when I go do clients, just because we can finish up clients a lot faster and tackle a lot more clients in one day. So we work as a team. And here, she's just helping me set up all the jewelries together so everything is nice. My client here wanted some soft curls with like simple jewelry setup, and that's it. That is the final look, guys. So hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, and this is a quick tutorial, and you can definitely work this makeup for your Karwachauth and Durga Puja that's coming up, so try that out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope to see you next time on my next tutorial.